DFDS, the Danish ferry firm that could soon be operating in Jersey. The island would join other European destinations, which include ports in the Baltics, Nordic countries, and closer to home in France and England. And there's an active fan base across the continent.
DFDS is held in very high esteem. They've won several successive years, named the world's leading ferry company. They have very large financial resources. I think they're looking to the future, looking at new ideas for vessels, and I'm sure they'll be wanting to invest in improving the service to the Channel Islands. And I cannot believe DFDS would have entered into this bidding process for the contract if they didn't believe they could make a success of it.
And DFDS has done some research in Jersey and Guernsey, with staff coming to meet ferry users last spring. And despite Condor describing a challenging time a few weeks earlier, the Danish firm said that wouldn't put them off.
There are many things that a ferry operator is not entirely in control of, tides or weather, and even sometimes technical issues. But we are used to operating ferries for 150 years, so we're used to many of those things.
The firm's now tested 3 boats in the Channel Islands, starting with the Finlandia last December. The Seven Sisters then arrived in early October. And most recently, DFDS brought the MV Mistral to St. Peter Port and St. Helier. But what's it like to get on board their ferries?
The customer service on the ferry itself is very good. In fact, we were welcomed by the captain once. They like the food, they like the entertainment, they like the relaxation, and they like the quality of the cabins. Everything is positive about our DFDS experience.
But not every journey is plain sailing for all passengers. Among comments left on the review website Trustpilot in recent weeks, there are complaints about the onboard food, the fees to amend a ticket, the temperature in cabins, and the lighting in corridors. But with nearly 16,000 reviews on the site, DFDS has an overall rating of 4.1 from a possible 5 stars. Its full name translates to the United Steamship Company, after the merger of 4 firms in 1866. But while proud of its history, it claims to always be thinking of the future, and particularly its eco-credentials. In April, it announced plans to design a hybrid boat it wanted to use for channel crossings, which could become fully electric once charging technologies fitted in ports.
In the meantime, you'd have to do some kind of hybrid solution that then can be switched to fully electric vessels once the infrastructure is in place.
But running a multi-million-pound transport business doesn't come cheap, and DFDS has had a challenging few months financially. Despite revenue being up in the second quarter of this year to more than 7.5 billion Danish kroner, increased operating costs mean profits were down by more than a quarter to 519 million. Part of the firm's latest financial results were put down to challenges in the logistics arm of the firm, which recently expanded into Turkey. And with around 14,000 employees and operations in more than 20 countries, Jersey could become a small part of one of the world's largest ferry firms. Marie Rain, BBC Channel Islands News.